What's up, party people, and welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene and that's Benji, and today we have yoga for diabetes. So this is great for anyone with diabetes, but this is also great for everyone because we're stimulating healthy functions in the body. So hop into something comfy, grab a buddy if you have one, if not, don't worry, and let's get started. All right, my friends, let's begin in a nice, comfortable seat. Super chill. We're going to ease into this because we really need to take our time to tap into the breath for this to really feel good and be worth our time. And you deserve to feel good. And the tools of yoga, I truly believe in them. They're very powerful for healing and for transformation, for creating change in the body. So it's worth taking our time. So if you're kind of like begrudgingly doing this, or maybe you thought you didn't have time, let's just start off nice and slow so that you can find what feels good. And again, just make the most out of this practice. Really, as I like to say sometimes, get your money's worth. Which is a free video, so I don't know what that means, but you know. So right away, if you notice that it's a bit difficult to sit up nice and tall, that means maybe your spine is collapsing back like so. See if you can pause the video and sit up on a pillow or a blanket or a towel, maybe even a couch cushion sometimes is nice. Because we want to create length up through the spine so that we can start to establish this awareness. This is going to be super important as we work today because we're not just considering major muscle groups, right? We're considering all the systems of the body that work in tandem. So when you feel like you are finally working at least towards a nice length up through the spine, maybe consider head over heart, heart over pelvis. Now go ahead and close your eyes. Trust me, trust yourself, trust the video. And start to notice your breath. Creating a strong relationship with your breath is such a healing tool. And it's not just some kind of yoga, spiritual mumbo jumbo. This is science, right? We can change the nervous system. We can change the way we can literally change the makeup of our body just by creating a strong relationship with our breath. So just start to notice your breath. Take your time. And see if you can really try to find stillness. Try to allow your energy to be still, even if the world around you or maybe your location is a bit distracting. See if you can just do your best to come into this present moment. Notice your breath. Sit up nice and tall. And as you're ready, begin to breathe a little deeper, a little more full. Good, then we'll slowly draw the chin to the chest. Keep breathing, nice full breath. And start to activate the upper back body so you're bringing your shoulder blades together here. Imagine pinching a pencil between your two shoulder blades here. So you're drawing the chin to the chest and you're activating the upper back body. And you're going to take your right hand over to your left knee and your left fingertips behind. Feel free to peek at me whenever you need. That's the process of this exchange, so it's all good anytime you need to look. And then come back chin to chest and then take a deep breath in. And then exhale, activate the upper back body, tuck the chin, and then slowly roll the chin up, lengthen through the crown of the head, and voila, you're in a twist. Now, breathe into your belly here, like breathe into the deepest depths of your guts and sit up nice and tall. Keep trying to activate the upper back body, so we're not rounding here, letting the shoulder blades go left to right, but we're really activating, activating, activating. Inhale, lift up through the armpit chest area, and then exhale, come back to center. Great, take a deep breath in, and exhale, chin to chest. Activate the upper back body here. Notice where your thoughts go and see if you can just allow yourself this time and this space to be with your body, trusting that this process is worth it, that you're worth it. All right, and when you're ready, left hand over to the right knee, right fingertips come behind your bum. Again, activate the upper back body, so a tendency here is to just let the upper back body really round forward. So counter that a bit, best you can. And then here we go. We'll begin to tuck the chin, and slowly begin to tuck and lift it all the way up. So it's really nice to come into a twist from here because we're really working from the base of the spine up, moving from our center rather than just cranking into the pose. Your organs, everything's just so much happier and more involved in the process when we work in this way. It's about integrating everything. And if you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, lady, that's okay. Just trust in the process. Trust that I know what I'm talking about. It's hilarious. Take a deep breath in. Really breathe into your belly. What's up, Benji? Lift up through the armpit chest. Again, notice if you're leaning back or the upper back body is rounding forward. So that's what I mean by lift up from the armpit chest here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Sweet. And then slowly release everything back. Awesome. Flip the palms up. Bring the index finger and thumb together. We're coming into a little mudra here. And then activate your biceps and show off your muscles. No, I'm just kidding. Relax your arms and lift your heart. All right, this is super challenging even for me. I've got a lot going on right now. I have a lot to get through today, but see if you can afford yourself this time. And it is a practice to just close your eyes and soften the jaw and listen to the sound of your breath. Here we go. Beautiful. And then take that listening of your breath with you into this next movement. You'll bat the eyelashes open. Keep listening to the sound of your breath all the way through. You'll release the mudra and just slowly extend the legs out long. Now you're going to maybe want to keep the knees bent. It'll just depend on your body. Maybe you straighten the legs out super long. Maybe not. Take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, press into your heels and flex your toes up towards the sky. Bring your hands to the earth. If you were seated on a blanket or a block, take it with you here. Sit up nice and tall. We want to come out of the spine here. We're wanting to create a posture that is working for us and for our systems and not against us. So not collapsing and crunching on everything, but we find a lightness, right? We kind of let go of some of that heaviness, that weight. And if you're new to the practice, this can be difficult. This can feel like work. And then you feel like, oh, I'm a loser because sitting up like this is hard. But you're not, dude. You're amazing. And hats off to you for taking the time to practice like this. So big breath in. We call this Dandasana. We're creating a staff pose is what it's called. Or Danda, Sanskrit for stick. This stick or staff, hey yo, that runs up and down the spine. So crown to tail. So just to give you that image. And the knees can be bent here if the hamstrings are still working their way to a nice long muscle. They're tricky. Take one more deep breath here. And then here we go. Activate the upper back body again. Draw the shoulder blades together, lift your chest, and then try to keep that as you maybe bend the knees here and slowly send your heart forward. Then release your fingers, reach forward, reach forward, reach forward, and then let everything go, forward fold. Relax the head over. In time, you can work to straighten the legs. We're wanting to create nice stretch in the lower back body, so don't fear bending your knees as generously as you need. And then close your eyes and just go inward. Listen to your breath. Awesome. Tuck the chin. Slowly roll it up. Fabulous. We're going to lean back, cross the legs, then shift your weight forward, come onto all fours. Nice and easy here. You're going to drop the elbows down to the ground. And then there's a tendency here the elbows are going to want to come out or come in. So try to keep them right underneath your shoulders and try to be really diligent about that. Then claw through the fingertips. And the reason why we want to keep the elbows right underneath the shoulders is to keep a nice alignment to open up the chest and the shoulders, but also to help flush or move the lymphatic system. So keep your elbows pinned to the ground as you begin to slowly walk your knees back. We're coming into a half downward dog. The elbows are going to want to move. So take your time melting your chest to the ground. Maybe the forehead comes to the mat, maybe not. Everyone, please lift the hip creases up super high. Find a tilt in the pelvis. And we come to heart to earth pose, Anahata Asana, or again, like a half dog puppy posture. So the heart is coming below the hips and the head is coming below the heart. And we're clawing through the fingertips and we're pressing into the tops of the feet for one more deep breath in. And a long breath out. Let it go. Nice. Once again, tuck the chin. Slowly begin to lift the ribcage up. Come forward. You're going to shift your weight all the way onto your belly. Sweet. And the elbows never moved. So we're here in Sphinx pose. So you can make adjustments as needed so that your belly and the tops of the thighs and your pelvic area feel comfortable. But then find a strong foundation. So press that which is touching the earth into the mat really firmly with consciousness. And we're not just letting our body kind of spill out, but we're really engaging, whatever that means to you. And then slowly tuck the chin and lift the chest and open the front body forward. So not crunching in the back of the neck here, but I'm keeping nice awareness in the back of the neck so it's nice and long. Take one more deep breath in here. Then exhale nice and slow, don't rush, just simply turn to look past your left shoulder. Now as you do this, press into your right elbow firmly and feel that stretch in the right side of your neck. Lengthen through the crown, one more breath. Then slowly bring it back to center. Deep breath in. Then exhale, turn to look past your right shoulder. As you do this, firmly press into your left elbow. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then bring it back to center. Awesome. Take a little rest on the arms by creating a pillow for your forehead by bringing the palms just one on top of the other. And then you're going to lift the toes up. Peek at me if you need to. Feel a nice little stretch in your quads maybe. And then you're just going to rock your toes a little left to right here. So letting go of any stress or tension. Easy breezy shapes like this, although they might seem awkward at first, they're really, really good for just letting go of stress and tension. I mean, think of this shape. We're kind of here, the same sort of shape that we created when we were a child. Carefree, innocent. Sweet. All right, we're going to release the toes down just for a little stability. We're going to bring the hands now in line with the rib cage. And as you're ready, press one foot down then the other, loop the shoulders, suck the elbows into your side body, and inhale, lift up Cobra. Exhale, forehead kisses the mat. Twice more. Inhale, lift up Cobra. See if you can soften, smooth out any tension, any gripping, and exhale, release. And this time, tuck the chin as you rise up. Inhale, Cobra. And exhale to release. Beautiful. Now stay here. Forehead's going to come to the ground. All right, with the hands firmly pressing in, right in line with the rib cage. Suck the elbows in, bend the knees, lift the toes up. Here we go. Now with the toes lifted, this time we're going to find our Cobra, tuck the chin, press into the pubic bone, and inhale, lift. Now here's where you have to bring the breath. Breathe into your belly. Send lots of breath and awareness into the back body, the kidneys. Keep the elbows squeezing in here. Careful not to crunch in the back of the neck. Now, for the last cycle of breath, we might reach and grab left, top of left foot, top of right foot. Loop the shoulders and inhale. Kick the feet out, out, out. Lift the chest. Breathe into the belly. You got it. And then release. Awesome work. Slowly. We'll bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, toes to the earth, press back up. Walk the knees in towards the center. And you can either just sit for a moment, nice comfortable seat, or child's pose. Forehead comes to the earth. We round into a little ball. We relax the shoulders as the fingertips reach all the way back. Just close your eyes here for 3 breaths. In and out, in and out, in and out. Nice big fresh breath in. And exhale. Slowly rise back up. Sweet. Awesome work. So we're just gonna nice and easy. We're gonna come to our bum. So you're gonna swing the legs to one side, any side. Come to the bum. And then we're gonna send the right heel out. And we're going to bring the left foot to cross over the right leg. Now, this is optional. If that's not available to you, if you're like, oh my gosh, no, my insides feel too compressed, just keep it nice and open here. Otherwise, cross that left foot over. Find lift here. Try to keep your full left foot pressing into the earth. And when you're ready, reach the right fingertips up super high. Find a stretch in the right side body, this feeling of length and lift, and then try to maintain that as you bring your right elbow across. And find a little bind here. Go ahead and bring your right hand into a fist here and just create a little pressure. So you're pressing the right elbow into the left knee, and then you're pushing back with your left leg. So you create a little fulcrum, a little base here for your twist, and then left fingertips come back, and you breathe into your belly. Right toes towards the sky. You can start to release the grip on your fist. Unless you felt really cool there, then stay there. Maybe even you take another mudra. Otherwise, opening through the palm, and we're wanting to activate the upper back body once again. So this would be the opposite of that here. Activate upper back body. Imagine again pinching a pencil between your shoulder blades. I feel like that image is kind of annoying, but it works. So draw the shoulder blades together. Take one more deep breath here. And then exhale, slowly release. Left leg goes out long, right knee comes in. All right, again, you can stay here, breathing deep, breathing deep. Or cross it over, let's give it a try. If you cross over, really work, and it might take some time to press through the full right foot. So I see this all the time, even in experienced yogis. It's like press down through the earth so that you have a place to lift up from, create a full body experience. All right, and here we go. Left fingertips reach up high, reach, stretch, create length, that feeling of lift and lengthening, and then maintain that as you go inward. Left elbow comes. And then we're not just like, okay, check it off the list. We're creating a little energy here, pressing the arm against the leg, and then again, back with the leg against the arm. Go ahead and take a fist here to create some energy there. Right fingertips come back, and we don't lean back as much as we want to. We want to sit up nice and tall. Sit up on a blanket or block as needed. Flex your left toes up towards the sky, and then activate the upper back body here and breathe downward. Breathe into your belly. Inhaling lots of love in, and exhaling lots of love out. Inhaling lots of love in, and exhaling to come back to center. Rock and roll. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Unravel the legs and come onto your back. Nice work. When you get there, feel your spine nice and supported by the earth. You're going to bend the knees and you're going to walk the heels up towards your fingertips. So you're going to reach back, see if you can kind of gauge where your fingertips and heels meet, and then plant your feet there, toes pointing forward. And create a little energy between the inner thighs by lifting the tailbone up. So you can feel this little rock of the pelvis. It's kind of sexy. And you're going to scoop the tailbone up, squeezing your thighs towards the midline. So basically we're engaging the lower body. And when you're ready, press in all four corners of the feet and slowly begin to continue that line of the tailbone lifting all the way up, 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 up. So a lot of us know this shape, but it's how we get there that really matters here. How we integrate the body, move slowly, working our way all the way up the spine. Breathing deep, pressing the palms into the earth. Don't let the knees go out. The nays. Or don't let your nays come in, but keep them nice and stacked, or at least feeling that way. And then continue your journey all the way up. And now here we're doing a different chin to chest, but still that same lock. You might interlace the fingertips and slowly open up through the chest a little more by walking the shoulder blades once again together. And then lift, keep lifting the hips up, but think about sending them forward, not just up and back, but forward. Try to reach the bottom of your glutes towards the backs of your knees. All right, now try to lift your chest to your chin, and now your chin to the sky. You should feel really awesome in the back of the neck. One more time, you got this. Keep pressing into the ball joint of your big toes. Lift your chest to your chin, and chin to the sky. Awesome. Nice and slow, so resist the slingshot effect, as my friend Marnie would say. Release the fingers slowly, and then get a little massage in the spine. This is also great for your glutes, your booty, which is also great for your back. So nice and slow, lower down, nice and slow. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Tight, bring the feet together, soles of the feet come to kiss. You open the knees out wide. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined cobbler's pose. Just let your hands rest gently on your ribcage or your belly. Close your eyes and breathe nice, long, healing, full breaths. That's right, Benji. All right, we have one more posture to do together. So take a deep breath into your belly. Feel your hands rise as you breathe in. And then exhale, release the hands, bring them to the outer edges of the legs. Bring the knees together. So we're gonna go into a little bit of a plow variation, but this is a deep stretch. So it's more about me showing it to you as somewhere to work toward. So here we go. I'm gonna start by first hugging the knees into the chest. Scooping the tailbone up. Maybe find soft, easy movement here that feels good. So that you know you can always rock and roll here. Okay. Then, just like I did before with my bridge pose, I'm going to bring the feet down. I'm going to press the palms into the earth. I'm going to bring my shoulder blades underneath my heart space. And then nice and easy, I'm going to claw through the fingertips. I'm going to lift up off the heels, just press into the toes. I'm going to use that lift off to bring the knees up and use the same momentum to keep the toes going, anchor my navel down, and continue to press up. So maybe the toes can go behind the head, maybe not. These pockets are whack, sorry. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Okay, sorry. And then breathing deep here. You might activate the upper back body again
So we're drawing the chin towards the chest, activating the upper back body. Hands will maybe come to the lower back or stay firmly planted. And I want to keep it real. If you're watching right now going, yeah, right, I'm showing you this so that we can work towards this. Another variation here that might be nice is to bend the knees, bring them by the ears, and breathe deep. Okay, to come out of the posture, you're going to engage navel to spine, Uddiyana Bandha, hands on the earth or on the lower back, and you're just going to slowly come out of it just the way you did in bridge pose. Nice and slow with control, coming down the spine. And then afterwards, you'll open the knees, come to Supta Baddha Konasana. Hands rest gently on the belly or on the rib cage. Okay, so that was a lot, but that's like where we're headed in this. And I think it's really, it's really kind of like my number one for this practice, what I would recommend working towards. Maybe I'll talk about that more in the description or in the community boards. But all right, so we're here in Supta Baddha Konasana. If you want to go ahead and give that one more try, we'll give you some time now to do that. Maybe you repeat a bridge pose instead of the plow pose or the halasana. But if you want to go there, maybe you take a second now to check it out. Otherwise, we'll just stay in that reclined cobbler's pose. And then if you're in halasana, activate your core, lift the corners of the mouth slightly, and slowly, nice and slow, make your way all the way back down. We'll meet our friends with the knees nice and wide, hands resting on the rib cage or the belly. Take a deep breath in, everyone. And this time exhale out through the mouth. Come on, don't be shy. Big breath in. And exhale out through the mouth. Interlace the fingertips, bring them behind the head, extend the thumbs, give yourself a little neck massage here. So now the arms and the legs are mirroring each other. Again, use your thumbs to really press into the back of the head, the neck. And close your eyes and imagine you're somewhere that you just love, that's like total just relaxation and peace, restoration, rejuvenation. Nice. And then when you're ready, slowly release the hands and extend the legs out one at a time. Turn the toes in and out. In and out. And then make any adjustments you need to create a little more space and ease in the neck and shoulders. Rock your head gently side to side if it feels good. And then soften through the fingers and toes, soften through the skin of the face. And then take the deepest breath you've taken all day. And use your exhale to relax the weight of your body completely and fully into the mat. Awesome work, my friends. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me and the Yoga with Adriene community. I hope that you stick with the practice so that you can discover the powerful tools of yoga in the way that I have or in the way that your body needs. And yeah, share this with someone you think might enjoy it. And I'll see you next time. Namaste.